Alright. So yeah. Shout out to all the homies. All my subscribers. Y'all is the homies. Y'all is not no notification gang, no notification squad. None of that lame stuff. Y'all is simply the homies. So shout out to all the homies. Alright, so I mentioned before in past videos on how fickle women could be, on how their feelings could just fluctuate. And you can't bet no money on the average girl out here, right? Because they could just get up one day, a girl could just get up one day and say she don't feel like being with you, right? She could get up and say she don't feel like being with you. But let me tell you how it usually happened though. You feel me? She ain't gonna get up and just say, actually she is gonna get up one day and just say, I don't feel you no more. I don't feel like having sex. I don't feel the vibe. I don't feel the connection, right? But the whole time you probably ain't even noticed, but she was jeopardizing the relationship the whole time. That's just how girls operate. Especially if she been with you for a while and she know you. She know what you like, what you don't like. So she gonna do things that you don't like on purpose just to see what she'll get out of you, to irritate you, to jeopardize the relationship. She knows what she doing. But that's not what I want to talk about today. We could talk for years on how fickle girls is, all right? But what we gonna talk about today is the reason why they like that, all right? Well, one of the reasons why they like that, right? A big contributor, right? And in my opinion, which I feel like is fact, right? I'm pretty sure a lot of people can back me up on this. A lot of these girls out here don't got proper guidance from a young age. It's sad to say, but they don't got it. They don't have it in their father. They don't have it in their mother. All right. Every child has a different situation. Some women, I'm not gonna say what. Some children grow up in two-parent households, and some children don't grow up in two-parent households. And my point, the reason why I say that is because just because someone grows up in a two-parent household doesn't mean that household isn't dysfunctional. It could be a very dysfunctional household the same way, even if there's two parents involved, right? So we're going to talk about a couple of different situations, right? We're going to talk about the young woman that probably grew up with a single mother, right? We're going to talk about that situation first, because, everything's situational to everybody's circumstance. So to the women that grew up with single mothers, right? A lot of times these single mothers are they're poison onto their daughters, right? Especially the ones from the inner city, right? The ones from the crack era, the ones that grew up in the 80s, right? Or even the ones that grew up in the 70s, the hippie era, rock and roll, when drugs was just starting to come in, right? These girls been out here talking about their mama. These girls been out here loose before their child was even born, right? They probably come from a dysfunctional family too, right? They mama, talking about the single, the single mother circumstance. They mama probably had bad experience with men, right? Or probably never, her father ain't never was in her life or whatever. But whatever the situation is, that causes her daughter to see her dysfunctional behavior, right? To see her loud mouthing people when they go out. They in the mall, somebody look at them funny. She know that her mama quit to cuss somebody out. Her mama loud. Her mama get loud with anybody. Her mama get loud with grown men, grown women. She'll fight damn near anybody. She just real combative, right? She probably never seen her mama respect the man, and so therefore she don't know how to respect the man herself. She probably seen her mama with more boyfriends than she could count on both hands, just in the 18 years that she been alive. Right? That's a very sad situation when you think about it. Right? Your old girl got a whole bunch of boyfriends, just everything dysfunctional. Right? Everything dysfunctional. And with that being said, when you think about it, that type of woman is most likely not the type of woman that had any success in relationships in her whole life. She probably didn't have no success in relationships in her whole life. You understand what I'm saying? Her daughter ain't never seen her with a successful relationship. All right? And my point is talking about the mother is because we have a lot of young women out here taking advice from their mother or from their big sister or from their auntie, from a very dysfunctional woman. The same woman is going to tell her, yeah, girl, you don't need to listen to that man. You don't need no man. Do you, girl? And those are the same behaviors that got that woman in the situation that she is right now. 3, 4, 5 ex-husbands, 3, 4, 5 baby daddies. Unstable, unhappy, always ready to snap on somebody. Just unstable, very fickle, borderline mentally unstable. You know what I'm saying? Borderline crazy, right? And that's a real sad situation that we have young women out here taking advice from those type of women, right? In every show that we watch, we was always programmed. Well, I'm not gonna say we. Females were always programmed to be the wrong type of women. Since I was growing up, you know, you got women that just look down on staying with a man. How many times have you seen a woman decide to stay with a man after he got caught cheating or whatever? Right? Not talking about the man. I ain't talking about what he did was right or whatever. We ain't talking about that. So what y'all feminine ass people don't stray off on that. Right? How many times have you seen a woman? Hold on. How many times have you seen a woman, bro, that caught her man cheating on her or something like that, and she decided to stay with her man? And you heard girls around the lunch table or girls around your class or girls in the library talk about some, oh, she's stupid, girl. I would never stay with him. I would never stay with him. And then that notion right there just widespread throughout millennials and throughout women. They just think that's the cool thing to do because they hear everybody saying it. I'm not really upset with them because they're a product of the environment. But you have to really critically think to the women out there that know how to critically think. The woman that stays with her man is a more valuable woman. You can't be sitting there worried about the man. Let God deal with him. Sort him out. Right? Obviously, you're going to sit there and try and talk to him or whatever, but there's only so much you can say to him. But as a woman, you need to play your part and stay loyal to him. You need to. That's going to bring up your value as a woman. So if you and him ever do break up, right, for legitimate reasons, because obviously it wouldn't be for no fickle reason because you're a real woman and you're going to stay with him. If y'all do break up, the next man that wife you up or the next man that you come across, you have a legitimate story for him. And not only do you have a legitimate story, you have legitimate vibes to you. You don't have to lie. And energy doesn't lie. Once you tell him the truth, you tell him the truth, and he going to sense it. You dig what I'm saying? He gonna respect you more. Even if you're not a virgin. Even if you had one man before him. He will still respect you. Because guess what? You stayed with that dude all the way until he died of cancer. Or you stayed with that dude all the way until you realized you just couldn't stay with him no more. You stayed with him until he went to prison. Or did whatever dumb shit he did. But you just made sure you played your part as a girl, as a woman, not a girl, excuse me, as a woman, and stayed by that man's side. So if you had a kid for him, even if you had a daughter, even if it was a dysfunctional man, your daughter ain't never seen you be dysfunctional towards that man. Let him do all the dysfunctional stuff. But teach your daughter how to be a woman. Teach your daughter how to treat a man. See, a lot of y'all girls out here, common sense don't register with y'all. All right? You have all these all these problems in relationships. You can't find no good man or whatever, but you never turn around and look at yourself and be like, yo, maybe I'm the problem, right? And most likely you are the problem because of what society fed you, thinking that thinking that it's 50-50, that you want A, no, that he want A and you want B. They don't go like that, right? On the ship, there's not no two captains. It can't be two captains on the ship. You dig what I'm saying? It can't be, but that's just not how it is. You dig what I'm saying? It just can't be two leaders. A student can't have two masters at the same time. That's just not how it goes. You feel me? Yeah. So some of y'all women, common sense don't register in y'all brain to think that, maybe it's my fault. Maybe I should change. Right? That doesn't register in your brain at all. And that's a sad case. It's a sad case because what I see is a whole bunch of women just out here, you know, mentally unstable because of their decisions and because of society, and they don't know how to look and find the root of the problem. They just look around and say, "Oh man, men are stupid." That's why you got some girls that turn gay. Right? It's true. So you know, we just have a lot of dysfunctional behavior out here in the community, right? Worldwide. Well, I ain't gonna talk about worldwide because I'm from America, so American-wide. You dig? And it's just a sad case to see all this stuff take action the way it's taking action. Alright? So my advice to any girl watching this, man, do not take no advice from no bitter woman that you can see for yourself and never know how to keep a man. And see, that's the difference. There's a difference between knowing how to attract a man and knowing how to keep a man. Yeah, you throwing them little booty shorts and you throwing a little tight dress, you look good or whatever like that, and you attract a man. That's all good, but can you keep a man? Right? And then you got some. This video gonna be a little longer than usual because it's just so much topics, right? So so the average girl in this scenario, right, that came from a dysfunctional mother or a dysfunctional family or a dysfunctional household of two. I didn't mention that yet, right? Because you can have a beta male dad and the mom is just real combative with the dad, or the mom has the parents in relationship. So she ain't that girl right there ain't never seen her mom. Her mom had a man growing up, which is her father, but she never seen her mom respect her man, and she never seen her father play his part as a man. So she's still confused, and she's still gonna end up in the same boat as a similar boat as the single the girl that come from a single parent household, right? Yeah. So I forgot what I was gonna say. So think about it like this now, all right? And I really forgot what I was gonna say. It's gonna come back to me. All right, boom. All right. So I remember now. So these girls in this situation, right? They get fed up with men, or not even get fed up. They see a dude like me talking and be like, man, I don't need no nigga like him. He don't know what he talking about. I would never be with no man like him, which is a damn lie, because I'm the man that she real deal desire, right? But anyway, I'll never be with no man like him. See, a good man is gonna think similar to me. We're gonna be on a similar wave. We're gonna be vibrating on a similar level. The man that wants to be with her, a dysfunctional woman, right, is a beta. Or probably even worse than a beta. Just lost in the system. He just wants some ass, some vagina. He wants some of that fish hole. Sorry to be vulgar, but I gotta be vulgar sometimes just to get my point across. Right? He wants some of that booty for 15 minutes. He's not worth nothing. He would tell the girl anything just to go lay up in her bed, or to get her to come lay up in his bed. He don't got no substance. He can't raise her kids. He can't lead her. He's gonna go with her program, and over time, eventually, she's not gonna want him either, because naturally she's gonna want a man to play his role. So all these dudes out here that's talking about some, you know, that's just passive aggressive when it come on to women in life, that's not gonna make you keep no woman, right? And no woman wants that, even though she act like she want that. She would tell your goof ass, oh yeah, I don't want Esco. Esco be tripping. Esco too controlling. Esco too whatever. And I'm not controlling none of that. I'm a man and I know what I want with my life. As should you, right? She gonna tell you that and have you thinking that you need to be on some passive aggressive shit to keep a woman, right? You already don't set no standards. You're not a high value male. You probably attractive to her, but she not gonna want to be with you in the long run, bro, because you have no substance to you, right? So the only way for everything I'm saying right now to just rewind and work the right way is for women to accept their role in life, accept their role with their man, stay with your man, don't leave your man, don't leave him, don't leave him. It makes no sense. What are you gonna do after you leave him? You've been with him for 7 years, right? Are you gonna go build rapport with somebody else that doesn't like you as much as he like you? He ain't know you for 7 years. The dude that you're gonna try and build rapport with, he don't know you. He don't know you. The only thing he know is that he wants some booty, that you look good in them jeans. So your boyfriend cared more about you than just how you looked in your jeans. But you want to act off your impulses. Leave him, try to go build rapport with somebody else, and then you went down a dark path because that road is just gonna lead to you going down multiple men, regardless how you take it. Because men out here aren't stable. They aren't stable. They will tell you anything to get in them jaws. Anything. They will look you dead in your eye, in your soul, like Satan himself, and look at you and be like, girl, I want to be with you. Leave your man for me, and we will be together. And after 3 to 6 months of dealing with him, he gone. And now you mentally hurt. You should just stay with your man. Yeah, y'all was going through problems or whatever, but was it worth it? Was it really worth it? To leave him? To be out here in this cold world by yourself now? To be taking on other men and losing your value. So now the man that you was originally with, he don't even want you no more. Enjoy the out, man.